My people, hey, you will not believe this. Yawa don gas. Ha. So it is the high and mighty people that are involved in kidnapping. Evidence have shown this. Former Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu and his wife are actually involved in organ harvesting. Wow. Hey, may God continue to expose these people every day so that this country will be better and move forward, because enough of this kidnapping left, right, and center. Well, I'm happy this is now coming out and people are knowing about this. Before I go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, you need to subscribe to this channel, because this is the right channel for you to be on. This is where you give you daily dose of what is going on in around Nigeria, for you to stay afloat of what is happening in the country. Go and subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up because I know you enjoy it. Also, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post a new video. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the details of today's news. The specialist crime team of the Metropolitan Police in London has arrested a former Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu and his wife Beatrice. They were arrested for alleged conspiracy to harvest the organs of a child who is currently in protective custody. If convicted, the couple may get a maximum of life sentence or 12 months imprisonment or a fine or both on summary conviction over the United Kingdom's Modern Slavery Act 2015. The act reads, a person guilty of an offense under Section 1 or 2 is liable on conviction, on indictment, to imprisonment for life, b, on summary conviction, to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 12 months or a fine or both. A statement by the Metropolitan Police said, a woman and a man were charged today, Thursday, with conspiring to arrange the travel of a child into the UK to harvest organs. The charges follow an investigation by the Metropolitan Police Specialist Crime Team. Beatrice Onwaneka Ekweremadu, 55, of Nigeria, is charged with conspiracy to arrange or facilitate travel of another person with a view to exploitation, namely organ harvesting. Ike Ekweremadu, 60, of Nigeria, is charged with conspiracy to arrange or facilitate the travel of another person with a view to exploitation, namely organ harvesting. The investigation was launched after detectives were alerted to potential offenses under modern slavery legislation in May 2022, the force said. The news gathered that the senator's daughter needed an organ transplant. A source said one of his children needs an organ transplant. Probably the arrangement was not tidy in the face of British laws. Our correspondent learned that Ekweremadu and his wife were arrested on Tuesday at the Heathrow Airport in London en route to Istanbul in Turkey. They were arraigned before a UK magistrate court on Thursday. According to the court proceedings, as reported by Arise TV, monitored by one of our correspondents, Ekweremadu and Beatrice appeared at Exbridge Magistrate Court. The station reported the alleged victim in this case is a homeless 15-year-old who was brought to the UK by Mr. and Mrs. Ekweremadu off the streets of Lagos, Nigeria. Wait, hold up. These people actually thought that the life of their daughter, who has kidney problem, is more important than the life of a 15-year-old, a minor for that matter, who cannot give consent. If at all a 15-year-old cannot give consent that, okay, use my kidney or take out one of my kidneys, They could have gone for someone who is above 18 or more than 21 years old. At least that person is mature enough to know what is at stake, to be able to give consent and say, okay, there are people that sell their kidney knowingly. They sell their kidney and collect the money and spend the money, But you going for a 15-year-old boy that they just picked off the street. Most of the time, we hear of kidnapping cases. We hear of, child that have gone missing. It is all these people who think that they are rich enough to buy someone else's life, with money. They are the ones that are usually involved in these cases. They think that money can do everything. With their money, they can get away with anything. They do not know that outside the country, you can do that in Nigeria, but outside the country, nobody know you. Even if you are the richest man on earth, in the world, no one cares about your money over there as long as you abide by the laws. If you abide by the laws, no problem. But if you think that you have money and you want to use your money and spray your money and think that your money will do the work for you, you are going to jail. So this is what happened in the case of Mr. and Mrs. Ekweremadu. Their daughter has kidney problem and has been getting dialysis for some time. And they arranged a 15-year-old. You can imagine a 15-year-old. And I know very well that no parent is going to give consent for their 15-year-olds to be taken abroad and for the kidney to be removed. No parent, I'm telling you, no parent is going to give such consent. But these people just went ahead and just picked the boy off the street, maybe one of those homeless children that do not have where to stay, that just roam around the street. They just pick him up and then work passport and everything, thinking that it is sealed, that the UK authorities will not be able to fish them out. They lie. Let's continue. They are both charged with conspiracy to arrange or facilitate the travel of another person with the aim of exploitation, namely organ harvesting. They conspired to bring a child from Nigeria, a 15-year-old boy, to harvest his organ. The boy was promised a better life. The prosecutors told the court that the former Deputy Senate President procured a passport for the boy and claimed it was 21 years old, but discovered that it was 15 years old. You can imagine, they even changed the age of the boy. But a 15-year-old boy will always be a 15-year-old boy unless he has a very big stature. The court claimed that Ekweremadu's daughter has been battling with kidney failure and has been on dialysis for a while and needed a kidney transplant. So the boy was brought in to give one of his kidneys to the daughter. Reports said the doctor, billed to perform the transplant, suspended it after learning that the boy, identified as Okpo David, was a minor. Or like in Nigeria here, where people will just turn a blind eye. When people see that something is actually going on, something illegal is actually going on here, people will just decide to turn a blind eye. As long as you grease their palm, people are willing to look the other side and just let you do your thing. But over there, everything is being reported and recorded. They do not do such over there. Arise TV further reported that the court heard the Royal Free Hospital cancelled the procedure and returned the boy to the custody of a family who treated him badly, and he had to run away and slept on the streets for 2 days. Having realized that their mission has been cancelled and the hospital is not ready to go ahead with the kidney transplant, these people, Ekweremadu, started treating this boy very badly, all because they could not get what they want. So the boy ended up running away from the house and start sleeping on the street. Instead of them to treat the boy well, or maybe return the boy back to where he came from, or maybe probably adopt him, these people are not even ready to do good for anyone if they do not have anything to gain from it. It was while sleeping on the streets that the boy went to the hospital, who investigated the matter and arrested the Ekweremadus at the Heathrow airport on their way to Istanbul, Turkey. to procure another organ because they were unable to harvest the boy's organ. You see, so the boy had to go to the filling station, police station, pardon me, haven't slept on the streets for 2 days. So he just decided, let me just go and report this case. I don't even think that the boy intended to report. He might just say, let me just go and just get a shelter or roof over my head so that these people will protect me. And you know, the UK police, they would, they have their ways of, making children talk. So which made this little boy to talk and confess everything. I'm so glad these people are arrested, because what in the name is all this? I don't want to curse on here, but it's just so sad. They could have gotten an adult who would, sign documents and do everything, and an adult who could give consent, and then they will go on and do their thing. But no, they want a minor. Ekweremadu was arrested with $20,000 in his possession, which has been seized. The senator and his wife got legal representation and begged the court for bail, stated that their passport had been seized, but the judge denied them bail and remanded them in custody till July 7, 2022. However, a letter written to the British High Commission in Abuja, in which the embattled senator sought a visa for Ukpo, later surfaced on social media. The letter, dated December 28, 2021, titled Medical Visa Application for Ukpo David, reads, I am writing in support of a visa application made by Mr. Ukpo Onwamini David, who is currently having medical investigations for kidney donation to Mrs. Sonia Ekweremadu. David and Sonia will be at the Royal Free Hospital, London, and I will be providing the necessary funding. I have enclosed a statement of my bank account. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you require additional information. Meanwhile, the British High Commission told one of our correspondents that it was aware of the case. The Commission's spokesman, Dean O'Clock, however, refused to confirm if the mission received Ekweremadu's letter. This is just so sad. This once again is going to make the UK government tighten their security and will also make them reluctant to give Nigerians visa, because why will you lie that a 15-year-old is a 21-year-old trying to donate kidney, whereas in fact the person is a 15-year-old who cannot give consent to kidney donation? This is so sad. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm happy that these people are going to be brought to book. At least this did not happen in Nigeria, because if it had happened in Nigeria, they would have been running around, to look for ways to just sweep it under the carpet. But this time around, they are doing jail term, or at least will get a fine, maximum 6 months or a year. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe, hit the like button. Most importantly, click on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we post a new video. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.